We have traveled through 7 centuries of history. We have stood in the gold mines of Mali and the opium dens of China. We have watched the Spanish galleons sink and the Soviet shelves empty. We analyzed 7 different empires. They had different languages, different religions, and different armies, but they all died from the same disease. They didn't die because they were conquered by a stronger enemy. They died because they committed economic suicide. In this final analysis of our Empires and Economic series, we are going to decode the 7 economic sins that destroy superpowers. This is the ultimate playbook of what not to do if you want to rule the world. Sin number 1. The illusion of infinite wealth. We learned this from Mansa Musa and the Spanish Empire. They both thought that gold was wealth. They were wrong. Mansa Musa gave away so much gold he destroyed the economy of Cairo. Spain found so much silver they stopped working and just bought everything from their enemies. The lesson: free money makes you weak. If you don't produce, you are poor, no matter how much gold is in your vault. Sin number 2. The monopoly trap. We learned this from the Ottoman Empire. They controlled the trade routes and got lazy. They thought Europe had no choice but to pay their taxes, but monopolies force innovation. Europe found a new route to America, and the Ottomans were left guarding an empty road. The lesson: never corner your customers so hard that they are forced to replace you. Sin number 3. The resource curse. We saw this with the Confederate states and the Soviet Union. The South thought cotton was king. The Soviets relied on high oil prices. They bet their entire existence on one commodity. But when the price of cotton and oil crashed, their empires crashed with them. The lesson: a diversified economy is the only safe economy. Sin number 4. Weaponizing trade. We learned this from the British Empire. They used opium to balance their trade deficit with China. It worked in the short term. They got the tea and the silver. But it created a century of humiliation and hatred that fuels China's ambition today. The lesson: unfair trade creates future enemies. Sin number 5. Destroying the currency. We learned this from the Weimar Republic and the Confederate states. When the government ran out of money, they turned on the printing press. They thought they could print their way out of debt. Instead, they printed their way into oblivion. The lesson: money is trust. Once you break that trust, you cannot buy it back. Sin number 6. Ignoring the market. We learned this from the Soviet Union. They tried to plan everything from a desk in Moscow. They ignored price signals. They ignored human nature. They built nuclear missiles, but couldn't build a toaster that worked. The lesson: you cannot fight the laws of supply and demand. The market always wins. Sin number 7. Hubris, arrogance. This is the sin that connects them all. Every single one of these empires thought they were special. The Spanish king thought he was chosen by God. The British thought the sun would never set. The Soviets thought history was on their side. They all believed that the rules of economics did not apply to them. And that is the terrifying part for us today. Look at the world right now. We see countries printing trillions of dollars. We see trade wars and sanctions. We see economies dependent on single resources. We see arrogance in our leaders. Are we making the same mistakes? History is a mirror. And if we look closely, we might see our own future staring back at us. We have finished studying the failures of the past. Now, it is time to look at the present. Is Bitcoin the new gold? Is the US dollar the new British pound? Are we heading for a new Great Depression? I am excited to announce the next phase of Hidden Logic. We are going to take these historical lessons and apply them to now. We will analyze the modern financial world with the eyes of a historian. Thank you for watching Empires and Economics. The class is dismissed, but the real test is just beginning. Subscribe to Hidden Logic.